and this is Mr. Medicare. He never shows his face, and he does a bunch of I guess
deep dives into internet
deep
lore.
dives. Almost, I was going to say documentary, but yeah, deep dive is better. And he has been talking and following the coronavirus super closely and like retweeting every big thing about it.
Okay.
And it really is spreading a lot faster and a lot farther than we thought. Like people are dying in Iran now. Like it's getting fucking everywhere. I really think this is not like SARS. Like this is much more communicable. It's getting around faster. I really think this could kill a lot of people. And I have, in my opinion, thus far has been, fucking bullshit, overblown. But, and maybe I'm being an idiot right now, but it seems like this could kill quite a few people.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I know nothing. I know I'm from a complete place of guessing. But is now the time to buy stocks? Right? It just had the biggest, the worst week in the history of the stock market or something like that. All right, here it is. February 27th. I thought it might have been the day. We'll see if I was right or wrong.
Well, if coronavirus keeps going, it's going to keep going down, right? And so just bide your time and buy even lower, right? Or I don't know as much about stocks as you, and that's being very generous.
This is not a bet being made with any kind of intelligence or backing. It's
just investing heavily in ramen noodles and bottled water.
It dropped about 10%. Was it a 10% drop? Was it worthy of that? Was it 10% high in the first place? I don't know.
My face mask stocks through the roof. I'm making so much money.
I was just reading about a stock that went through the roof, but the company's been out of business for years. It's like a coronavirus play. Oh, it's off the front page.
That's another one of my good ones. I invested in Chinese black hair dye. That's doing well.
Why Chinese black hair dye?
Because they all have black hair, and when it starts to go gray, you only have one brand to pick, right?
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, Jesus, because they're all going to be out of business.
See, there you go.
It's off my Market Watch page, but yeah, there's I guess a company that used to make something beneficial. Maybe they made face masks. I don't know. And the stock has been one of the biggest gainers, but they're out of business. I think it's hilarious.
Rats.
And it's his India trip. He's going to India. He ain't afraid of no ghost. No
Yeah.
virus.
I was thinking about the virus thing. I feel like we're you guys haven't. You guys said, "Hey, I can easily survive this," and I'm like, "Oh, but there's more to it. It's because it's so communicable." If I were to say, "Hey, 10 grand, sometime next year, surprise, you get it," that would change the equation a ton.
Mm-hmm.
Here's why. Less for Kyle, maybe, but Taylor's going to visit his grandparents, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they're murdered. Right? I'm going to see George Foreman.
Not murdered, but
I'm trying to paint a picture.
Yes.
I'm going to see George Foreman, right? The baby.
Yeah.
She's done, right? Even though you two, and I'm 47, I'm not young, but I could pass for 46, I think. And
definitely.
You do battle with a virus.
So I think I could survive a virus, but it's the people that I visit, right? There may be love. Maybe I see my parents. Right? My parents are 70 and 72. They might not like coronavirus.
Mm-hmm.
And
where is that? Wait, have you looked at the will? I mean, maybe we want to give him a little corona.
It's not my motivation. So that's the other side of it.
It's good.
To
say that publicly.
You're funny.
Set a baseline.
A 22-year-old died in Iran. And so that's right in the...
I need a picture of him. How skinny was he?
It's a she. It's a woman.
Okay.
Oh, God, just say no more. Of course.
I was foolish to bring it up.
An Iranian woman. I bet she was in the best of health, too. Get out of here.
I mean, Iran isn't Afghanistan. It's not like
you're right.
hitting
You're
rocks
right.
together to make fire. It's a pretty
They
advanced
might be.
country.
They might be.
They're absolutely not.
How many times have you been to Iran?
But more than how many times do you know?
I've been twice.
Three. And I've been there 3 times.
I've been twice. We've talked about this. I went with Wings of Redemption. Right after we left North Korea, we went to Iran.
Oh, that's where the passport snafu.
You don't need a passport for Iran, I think.
You don't need a passport for Iran. Get out of here. The video game tournament handled all that. But
video game tournament.
StarCraft is big in Iran.
I'm enjoying the start of this show.
Come on in.
StarCraft is big in Iran, I bet.
Yeah.
I mean, just like hockey and baseball, the big 3: Iran, South Korea. Big surprise. Actually, it's Uzbekistan.
Uzbekistan. That's right.
Yeah.